we've experienced and gone through, but most of you know we got into an actual house. And it's almost 2 years now that we've been in a house in St. Vital. And you know, God had a plan. We were in an apartment for 13 years. My kids started growing older. I started thinking, I wasn't worried, but I thought, okay, we're supported ministry workers, so my income changes every month. Nobody's going to give us a loan. It's okay. We'll accept that we'll be apartment people all our life and won't have a home. We won't have a backyard. Won't have a place to drive up your bikes and lock them in the backyard. You'll have to carry them up into a storage room in your apartment, and you know, the hard things of this life. But you know, there was a lot of other things, and you know, not having a barbecue. I love barbecuing. I love sitting out there on a deck and barbecuing. Well, now I get to do that. But 13 years, and after 13 years, the Lord came in and swept in and said, I've got a place for you, and I've got people that are able to get this to you and make it interest-free. And you're going to pay them back. They're not going to expect a down payment. You don't need one. You just don't get that stuff anywhere. They're not making a dime. They're probably losing money off of us and getting a house to us that we will pay back to them. But God ultimately, and they always remind us, please remember, this is from God. This isn't from us. God is doing this. And so God in his timing knew my 15-year-old son and daughter, 19-year-old daughter, were going to need their own rooms. And he knew that I was, maybe don't need, but wanted a barbecue to get back there and, you know, make all the neighbors jealous as I'm cooking different meats. And you know, also just walking around the neighborhood with flip-flops and no shirt on, you know, it's just a way to have a testimony. People start to get to know, oh, that's that guy. He's the crazy guy over there, Kevin. But, you know, God is just perfect. His timing's perfect. All the blessings and way we were able to connect with families in that apartment for 13 years was great. We brought scads of kids to kids clubs every week when our kids were younger in our van every Tuesday. God blessed. So can we trust God's timing? Yes, we can trust God's timing.